Hello students, this is Varun. By now we are done with operations on sets. Then after we did laws of algebras of sets. We have studied about union of sets, we have studied about intersection of sets. Then after we did difference of two sets. We also have done complement of a set. And we have done many more laws. By doing all these operations and laws, we have seen the relationship between various sets. But students, there is one more way to find the relationship between two sets, and that is with the help of geometrical figures, which we call Venn diagrams. So we define Venn diagram as most of the ideas about sets and various relationships between them can be visualized by means of geometrical figures known as Venn diagrams or Venn Euler diagrams. In Venn diagrams, usually the universal set is represented by a rectangle and its subsets are represented by closed curves within it. These closed curves may be circles or they may be ovals like ellipses. So let us take a simple example to study the relationship between two sets with the help of Venn diagrams. We want to represent the relationship that set A is a subset of B with the help of Venn diagrams. For that, first of all, we have to show the universal set, which is shown with the help of a rectangle. This rectangle shows the universal set. Now the condition is that set A is a subset of set B, and we have to show both of these sets within the universal set with the help of some closed curves. And as we have discussed earlier, that these closed curves may be ellipses or they may be circles. Since the condition is A is a subset of B, it means that all the elements of set A are also present in set B. Means set A is present within set B. So if this closed curve represents set A, and as per the condition all the elements of set A are present in set B, set B is represented in such a way that it will include all the elements of set A. Means set A is present within set B. This inner closed curve represents set A and this outer closed curve represents set B, and the condition is set A is subset of set B. Now let us take one more example to find the relationship between two sets. We have to represent A union B with the help of Venn diagrams. Again, first of all, we have to form the universal set, which is represented by a rectangle. This rectangle shows the universal set. Now we have to show set A union set B inside the rectangle with the help of closed curves. So this closed curve represents set A and this closed curve represents set B. Since A union B includes all the elements of set A and all the elements of set B, means A union B is superset of set A as well as of set B. So set A union B will be represented by this black outer curve. And if we wish to represent the intersection of set A and set B, that can be shown from the same diagram. We know that A intersection B includes common elements of set A and set B. Since set A and set B has this common region, let us highlight this common region for better understanding. this one. Since this common highlighted region represents A intersection B, so that is how with the help of Venn diagrams we can show the set which is A intersection B. Now let us take one more example, like we wish to show the difference of set A and set B with the help of Venn diagrams. Again we will start with the universal set, which is represented by a rectangle. Let this rectangle shows a universal set. This closed curve represents set A, and let this closed curve represents set B. And we know that difference of set A and set B includes those elements of set A which are not present in set B. Again, difference of set A and set B includes those elements of set A which are not in set B. Means we have to remove those elements of set A which are also in B. Means we have to neglect, we have to remove, we have to ignore the common elements of set A and set B. Since common elements are shown by this region, so we have to leave this region from set A. So the leftover region of set A will be like this. So this shaded region is the difference of set A and set B, which is like this. And better if we should mention that shaded region. Represents the difference of set A and set B. Now students, the concept of Venn diagrams is helpful to draw various results about the cardinal number or about the order of the relationship of two sets. Let us take one example. This rectangle shows the universal set. Set A is represented by this curve and set B is represented by this closed curve. And as you can see that the whole region of set A union B is divided in three parts. One part representing this color, one part corresponding to this, and one green portion. And these three portions represents, this one represents the difference of A and B, this one represents the difference of B and A, and this one represents the common sections of A and B, that is A intersection B. So it is clear that if we are interested to find the cardinal number of set A union B, for that we know that set A union B includes all the elements of set A and all the elements of set B. And if we add set A and set B like this, if we add the cardinal number of set A and cardinal number of set B, by doing so, this common portion will be added twice, because while adding the cardinal number of set A, this portion is added, and while adding cardinal number of B, this portion is again added. But we know that in a set, elements are written only once. That's why we have to subtract the repeated number, which is the cardinal number of A intersection B. So from this we have drawn the result that cardinal number of A union B equals to cardinal number of A plus cardinal number of B minus cardinal number of A intersection B. Or conventionally we can even say that number of elements in A union B equals to number of elements in A plus number of elements in B minus number of elements in A intersection B. And if we wish to find the cardinal number of only A. Here only A means elements of set A which are not in B. Again, from the term cardinal number of only A, we mean that elements of set A which are not in B. So obviously that will be cardinal number of A minus cardinal number of A intersection B, because we wish to find the cardinal number of set A only, means we wish to find number of elements of set A which are not in B. For that we have to subtract, we have to remove the common elements which are in both A as well as B. In the same way, cardinal number of only B can be found by cardinal number of B minus cardinal number of A intersection B. From the same Venn diagram, we can even draw some more results, like cardinal number of difference of A and B equals to cardinal number of A union B minus cardinal number of B, which is further equals to cardinal number of A minus cardinal number of A intersection B. In the same way, we can find the cardinal number of the difference of set B and set A. And cardinal number of set A union B can even be expressed as the cardinal number of A minus B plus cardinal number of B minus A plus cardinal number of A intersection B. And if we wish to find number of elements which belongs to exactly one of A or B, for that we have to find the number of elements of A which are not in B and number of elements of B which are not in A. So correspondingly they will become number of elements of A minus number of elements of in A intersection B. In the same way, it will become number of elements of B minus number of elements in A intersection B. So on solving this, we get number of elements of A plus number of elements of B minus 2 times number of elements of A intersection B. Now the next is number of elements in complement of set A is equal to number of elements in universal set minus number of elements in set A. And further, for 3 finite sets A, B and C. For 3 finite sets A, B and C, we have the relationship that number of elements in A union B union C is equal to number of elements in A plus number of elements in B plus number of elements in C minus number of elements in A intersection B minus number of elements in B intersection C minus number of elements in C intersection A plus number of elements in A intersection B intersection set C. So students, this is how we can use Venn diagrams to establish or sometimes to verify the relationship between given number of sets, and it has a lot many practical applications. Even we will use these relationships to solve various practical problems on sets in next section. Thank you.